Hi, this is Todd, and this is the Lessons Learned by a Lawyer series. Today we're going to talk about when do you need an attorney. So in our prior posting, we talked about how to find a lawyer. So today, when do you need an attorney? Well, let's start with the really easy one, and that is if you're in legal trouble. If you've been served with a lawsuit, if, God forbid, you're being accused of a crime, even if you get a speeding ticket or something less serious, you want to talk to a competent attorney in the area that you need in order to get representation. One of the things that scares me the most, that I do see, unfortunately, more often than I'd like, is people trying to represent themselves. And I'm sure you've heard the old adage that Abraham Lincoln said that the man or woman that represents himself has a fool for a client. And it is 100% true. Some of the reasons are you need someone with expertise that knows what they're doing to help you with the situation. Another is you want someone in between you and your accuser. You don't want to be the only party that's going to be speaking. You need to have that mediator. You need to have that representation, that advocate, the person that's going to help you and only help you. So please do not represent yourself, whether it's in a civil matter, meaning you're being sued for money, or a criminal matter. Get the best attorney you can afford to represent you. Another is life-changing events. Some examples of that are buying a house. If you get a big job and they give you a contract to review. If you have to get divorced. If you have, if your family's growing and you need an estate plan, like a will or a trust. These are all times that you'll want an attorney. An example I mentioned before is if you get a big job, you're going to be excited. You might be getting a raise. And when they give you that contract to sign, you might be excited and just want to sign it. But you really need to have an opportunity to review that contract. And if the company respects you, they're going to respect the fact that you want a lawyer to look at the agreement. A lot of these agreements contain non-competition agreements. And if you don't read them carefully, if you end up not staying at that company for very long, you may be prevented from having a job in that area for a period of time. And I'm going to probably be doing another posting on non-competition agreements separately, but that's just one example of why it's important to have an attorney review a contract. And if you're buying a house, in a lot of states like Illinois, lawyers do assist people with that. There are some states where lawyers don't get involved, and I understand and respect it, but at least talk to an attorney to make sure that that's the case where you live. So life-changing events, you're going to want to talk to a lawyer. Starting a new business. This is critical. There are a lot of steps involved in starting a new business. You have a business plan. You might need to have a loan. You are likely going to have a partnership agreement if you have a partner involved in your business. This is all a critical time, and you don't want to save money with the legal side of it. There are a lot of ways to save money these days, but not having an attorney help you with properly forming a corporation or a limited liability company or doing a partnership agreement if you have a partner, that's a great way to really have a lot of problems. Because it's not just problems when you fail. Most of the problems I see when people start a business are actually when they succeed. It's when you do well and you start making money and you don't have the proper representation, you don't have the documents in place, the agreements you need, that's when you really get into trouble. So again, if you're going to save money when starting a business, the legal part of it shouldn't be that area. So the other thing I'm going to say is, if in doubt, just talk to an attorney. In my prior video, I talked about how to find one. If you have a good lawyer you trust, if you're not sure, sending an email to a lawyer and just saying, hey, this is what I'm doing. Do you think I need an attorney? A lot of lawyers are not going to charge you for a quick response just to give you an opinion on that. Yes, if they give you a legal opinion and they actually are spending time and giving you expertise, they might send you a bill. But you can ask them, would you send me a bill just for me to ask you if I need a lawyer and here's what's going on? I know for me, I do that for my clients. I'm trying to help them out as much as possible. And when you help people, they're going to refer you to other people. So a lot of lawyers want to be helpful and friendly in that way. So a quick email just saying, hey, this is what's going on. What do you think? Most of the time, I would hope you get a response and not a bill for that. So again, when in doubt, ask a qualified lawyer that you trust. I hope this was helpful. If you like this, please hit the like button and subscribe and pass on to a friend that you think this might be helpful to. Thanks.